As you can see, that's the way out over there. I gotta go down into another area and then up the stairs to get that heater out. I changed this one. No, I got another one, another heater down over there around the corner. Now, I can't walk in here. I gotta crawl on my hands and knees. So I brought my little cart here. Put all my stuff on here. There's an access port right here, which isn't so bad. So I can drag this with the cart. You know, all my stuff. I can kind of like stand up, but I gotta be bent over, hunched back. Well, that works a lot better than trying to make 3-4 trips. I brought this thing from my garage. I usually use it like for flea markets, or if I'm gonna go to swap meets, I'll bring this little cart with me, load it up with stuff. There's another one right here. This one's gonna be changed too. You remember last week I was here, I had fixed this meter. It was dripping. Needed new washers. And there's another one. This one's gonna have to be redone too. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I'll put my little pump on here. Stop pumping it out. In the meantime, I can get the other heater down in here, get that old heater out, and get the new one down in here while this thing's pumping. I always like to leave the water on, open that valve right there, so you're getting a good flow, because sometimes it gets all schmagged down on the bottom. That's how I like to do it. Now once I know it's flowing good, I'll shut the cold off. You know. I can suck air into the relief valve here. This thing's getting changed anyway. I'll pull that vacuum breaker off. This is all going to be changed anyway. I'll suck air into here. And I'll drain the tank down. Shut this off. I can plug in my pump and it'll pump out. Drain it like a third the time. If you don't have a pump on it, it's going to take a long time to drain. And it's sucking in the air. There's a pit over there. You can see that hose. The pit over there, and it's going to drain into that pit. In the meantime, I'll go and get that other tank out of here and get the new one on in here. Alright guys, I got it on my cart here. I got to go up them stairs. You can see there's a little lower area here. That's where the tank was. And the other one, way down in there. You can see my cart way down in there. You can see my cart. That's where my other one is, way down there. I hear the pump going. So I gotta go all the way down and then come all the way this way through this little access port and then out. And I wanted to show you, this is an anoid rod here on this one. The old one, you can change them every so often. But the new heater, it was on the hot water side. It was hooked to the nipple. The anoid rod, so they're all in different areas. This is how I usually strap it to my cart here. I got a little stair climber. I got a little 10-foot motorcycle strap. I'll strap it to that and I'll pull it up the stairs, get it out to the truck. My little handy cart, that's how I'll get them out. One step at a time. That's how I come out. Yeah, there's nothing I want to show you. All these new water heaters have got check valves. See the little rubber check valve? There's one on a cold. See a little check valve in it? Just a little piece of rubber. That's got a dip tube on it, on a cold water line. That goes to the bottom of the tank, the dip tube, because if not, the cold water will go in and then go right up the hot. so it has to have a dip tube on a cold. Let me see the little rubber. See if I can get it out. Some of them they're all a little bit different, but basically it's just a little check valve in there. Alright, I got it out, guys. See, it's just like a little rubber flapper in there, that's all it is. Yep, a little check valve. Both on hot and cold. All the new heaters are like that. The new one, I'll show you what the new one looks like. It looks a little different. Check valves are a little bit different on this one. See it? I don't know if you can see it. It's got like a... but there is a rubber in there. I don't know if you can see that rubber, but there's a rubber in there. Same type of thing, just a little check. This one's got like a division in the middle, and then it goes both ways. Same thing on the hot. As the cold and as the hot. And you can see how much, this is what they call a low boy. See how low it is? It's 50 gallon, but it's a low boy. If you got a height issue on the stairs or whatnot, you go with them. Alright, must be empty, it's squealing. I put the other one on a cot and I dragged it in like that on the two-wheeler all the way from over there. Not easy. Got it back here. Take this one apart. Alright guys, on this one here, what I'm going to probably do is disconnect it at the unions here. I can't use them like you've seen on the other one, so I'll probably this joint looks okay. I'll probably heat it up right here and knock this coupling right off, clean that off, and I'll be able to put my new connector on the new one and pipe off to that joint right there. And on this one here, you can see this has got some, looks like 50-50 solder on there or whatever, but I ain't too worried about that. I'll probably pop it off at this elbow here, clean this joint, put a female adapter with a couple of elbows off the new one. That's what I'll do. I'm just going to knock it off right there. And I'll show you how to do that. It's pretty simple. You want to get your rag ready. Pop, kind of bubble a little bit, it's ready to come off. See that bubble in there a little bit? Yeah, I get that thing to come off there. Heat it up too much. There it goes. There it goes. You don't want to heat it up too much, because then if you burn it, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to have to clean it, go with a rag anyway, but alright. See what the story is with this one here. Like this one. As long as it's got a good solder joint in there, it'll pop apart easy. But if it's not soldered right, you might never get it off. You know, it comes with a nice turn. Alright, heat that up, clean it. Wipe all the solder off so you can hit it with the sandpaper. Okay. It's very simple. Been doing this for 30 years, so I'm gonna do something for 30 years. You get good at it. If you're not good at it, you're in trouble. I'm gonna clean it good. And I'll be able to attach right to those connections there. It's just a replacement, you know, it's not. You want to clean it good, make sure you get some good sandpaper. You don't want any black spots there or nothing. If not, better to clean it good. Better to be safe than sorry, I always say. And if there's any water at all coming out, you have to get the water to stop, like a ball valve here. What I usually do is, if I shut the water off, I'll go upstairs in the house and open up all the faucets and let everything drain good. Everything. Shut the water off, open up all the faucets, let all the vacuum out, let all the water drain out so there's no more dripping. Then you could solder it. I'm not even touching that joint there. Leave that alone. There's some snots there happening. Yeah, I might be able to wipe that off and kind of heat it up and maybe clean it up a little bit. Let's see if I can do that. Get some of them snots off of there. Bad there now. That looks like 50-50 solder to me. This is an older house, so that's probably what it is. That's about the house. Can't do nothing about it now. All these joints are probably 50-50. We used to use that back in the day. Yeah, I'll probably take that other piece off, look better. See how easy it is? You don't want to heat it up too much because you can cook it. And you cook it and you're all done. Same thing if you got solder in there and flux in there and you're trying to heat it up and heat it up too much, you'll cook the joint and it will leak like crazy. If it starts getting black, you're burning it. Well, you for a torch right there, it's propane. Turbo tip. Well, you can tell the turbo tip that's got one line on it. That's for propane. You get the turbo tip that's got two lines on it there. That's for acetylene. I got different size tips. I got a big tip. Big stuff. I'm melting lead or anything like that. And I got like 3 different size tips in here. This is strictly my plumbing kit. If I'm going to be doing a replacement or changing or something, I'll grab this kit. I got different kits for different jobs. I got a faucet kit and no heat, call, and HVAC, no cooling. I got another Vito bag I'll use for that. That's pretty much it there. I'm going to get this tank out of here and get the new one in place. Alright guys, I got my piece here. Female adapter on one side. I'm going to solder up. A 3/4 tank T on the other. I'll just solder it right up inside my toolbox here. and I'll cut it whatever size I need. Like that. Can you see that? Yeah, I guess you can. I just saw the silver bright. Good stuff. Always solder these joints that are close to the threads first and let them cool a little bit. That's it, you'll see. It'll be a blobber. That's all you need. Make sure it's on all the way. The female next. Female, you want to tip up. You don't want any flux and stuff going in the thread, so I tip this one up a little bit, wipe it. Get a blob on the bottom. You put too much in, it's just going to run out anyway, so I did that just to show you. That's it. Let that cool and cut that piece to fit. It'll be good. Clockwise. Clockwise. If you go counterclockwise, when you put the stuff on, it's going to peel off. So this way here, when you put the fitting on, it's going to go with the direction. You don't want to put it on backwards. Put a little bit of dope on there. Pipe sealant. It acts as a lubricant. Basically, it's a lubricant. That's what it is. But it does seal. It does. No, these are good plumbing adjustables. Those are the yellow handles. They open up good. All the plumbers have these. You notice that the jaws open up really big. For like slip nuts on drains and stuff like that. They're called Douglas. These are the only ones I use. Now if you go to Sears or Channel Lock, they don't open up as big. You have to go with the real big ones that open up this much. That's why the Douglas are the best. They last a while. They last a while. I recommend that you go with them, the Douglas. A lot of times we gotta, go with the brass slip nuts. And we need to be able to open them up enough for that. Working on the sinks and stuff. Make sure these are nice and tight. If not, maybe taking it apart to fix a leak. Don't want that. Like that's good. I'll put an elbow, boom, right in with a coupling, and then I'll use 2 elbows here. I'll cut 2 elbows. I'll cut this piece down. That's fine. All right, solder these joints up. Solder won't run down the side of the pipe. That's all that's for. Put a little bit of extra flux on there. Sometimes I do that. Some questions. Alright guys, I got the relief valve, the temperature and pressure relief valve, TNP. I got my pipes all soldered up. There's the hot and the cold. And the cold on, the wiring all. 220, all hooked up. Just gotta tuck that in there. Put a cap on it, and I'll be good to go. I just gotta bleed the air upstairs and I'll be able to turn it on. Got my little cart here. Take everything in one trip. Hunchback of Notre Dame here, walking around under here. I got the other tank there on the cart, and I gotta get it out of here. Battery's dying in my camera. There's half the cardboard here. Most of the air I got out with the TNP valve, but I gotta make sure there's no air in the line, no air in the tank. That's it. Heaters are on. Half an hour they'll have hot water. Yeah guys, check out the little cot, all the sides fold down. Perfect. Gotta pay like $25 for it. That's great for crawl spaces if you gotta drag stuff around. I usually just leave it in my garage. If I need it on a job, I'll bring it. Alright, we're in a hot water tank graveyard here. Look at them all. Holy shit. I got tons of them here. I gotta start going to the dump with them. But you can see the difference with the low boys. That's a regular 30 gallon. That's a 50 gallon there. See the difference in the height? My old tanks. What's it? A lot of water heaters. Alright guys, thanks for watching.